Hi there, it's Grant here. In this video, I just want to share sort of like a wider stock market update from master trader and master options trader Larry Benedict, because I think it's very, very important as we kind of move ahead. Now, just a little bit about me. My name's Grant. I'm kind of like not even an amateur. I'm just sort of like an amateur, sort of like options trader. I'm not even a trader, but I'm trying to slowly grow my retirement fund, and I follow I use a couple of services, but I follow Larry because Larry has been in the markets 40 years and he's a master options trader, so I follow a lot of his trades and I've done quite well out of it. I'm merely a guide. I'm just sort of telling you what I'm doing, and I'm hoping this video will be helpful. I really like Larry's stuff. I think he's right on the money. I think he's given a very important update. Obviously, at any point, if you want to join Larry's service, I'll leave a link in the comment description below. You can join for just $99 for your first year, and you can get all of these updates for yourself. But I just want to sort of read what Larry has put. So this is the main kind of synopsis. Bear with me. I'm just going to read it for you as quickly as I can. So it's Friday midday and a very, very volatile week. The market has been in at least correction territory. Yesterday, the S&P closed in correction territory. And on Tuesday, the Nasdaq closed in correction territory. So the week has been very, very volatile for both global equities and more so for US equities. I think a lot of this has to do with the uncertainty with tariffs out there. The administration is being very, very clear on what they're going to do. Just very quickly, some of this stuff might be a little sort of over your head. I mean, a lot of this is sort of still a little alien to me, but I just want to give you a big picture idea of what Larry is saying, so to help you with your trades or grow your retirement fund. So one day they're terrifying, the next day they're taking them off, and the market is very, very uncertain. So that's the key thing. The market's very uncertain at the moment. I had lunch yesterday with a large manufacturer. He owns a bow tie company and tie distribution company, and he basically said he has to really pull back everything, and he doesn't know where he stands as far whether he's hiring or letting people go, what the tariffs are going to be on both import and export. So yeah, a lot of uncertainty in business and the markets. So I think in general the marketplace doesn't like uncertainty. That is very true. And we're seeing a lot of uncertainty. And on the week the market is down. It's coming back today a little bit. It feels a little bit more stable, but maybe we have a short-term bottom in. But next week should be a very, very volatile week ahead, which is actually great for options trading because you love volatility, and great for getting Larry's trades. So looking at the global landscape, on the macro landscape, oil's been trading lower, has stopped going lower at about $66 a barrel. We've been involved in that pretty heavily. Currency markets, dollar has been weak across the board ever since tariffs have come into play. So we've been involved there, and the bond market has backed up a little bit with yields at about 4.3%. We're in an interesting spot right now, and we're basically teetering. I've talked about this multiple times, but whether or not we're in a recession. And my thought is that we're in the beginnings of a recession, so we have to be really mindful of that. And another analyst that Larry works with is Eric Shemeloff, and he speaks to him every day. Still operating under the auspice for earnings, what they are projected to be, and he's saying, the market's come in and it's not overly expensive because earnings are X. And what would I say to everyone out there is you've got to slash your earnings forecast. You've got to look at everything, especially in Mag 7. I think Apple is going to have lower earnings. I think Nvidia is going to have lower earnings, and I think across the board earnings are going to be lower. So I think it's important that you look at valuation and profit P&E, that as a trader, as a money manager, investor, you want to make sure that you don't use numbers that you don't think are accurate. So I think it's important for us, and what we're doing at the Opportunities and Trustees, obviously Larry, is we're cutting the numbers that we're looking at. We haven't really done a deep dive, but we know the numbers are going to miss. So we're playing that And I would say in the weeks ahead, everything is ever changing. So yeah, it's going to be continued volatility. But I'm looking at the market, not to make a final low in here, and we have some type of what I call market capitulation, or somewhere where we're sitting in our desks, Thomas and I, and we go, holy cow, this is unbelievable. So once we see that selling capitulation, we haven't seen it yet, we're going to be able to jump on it and potentially have really good opportunities to make money on the upside. But as far as this week has gone, it's been a pretty good week for us. He goes over some of his trades. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the market update. So yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty at the moment. The market's teetering, and the long and short of it is Larry is expecting a correctional bounce, and when that happens, Larry's going to be going all in on his trades and issuing a lot of trades. Market's very, very volatile at the moment. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty out there. Obviously, geopolitically with the war, Ukraine war in the Middle East, sort of still brewing. There's a lot of uncertainty, and anything could really happen. That is why options trading is so good. I mean, obviously, if you hold shares in stocks, if they go down, you could potentially be wiped out. But with options trading, you've got multiple opportunities, because you can buy a stock at the fraction of a cost. So your losses are minimal if you lose, but if you win, you can make nice profits. Larry, I'm not going to go into it massively, but Larry's been on fire with his trades at the moment. I think he's had one losing trade last month, and the rest have done really, really well. Larry aims to make a winning, he doesn't win every trade, but he's aiming to win way more than 50% of his trades. I mean, if you're winning more than 50% of the time, you're in profit. And as a trader, that is what you're looking for. I mean, yeah, Larry's trades have done really well. I've done a few, and they've done quite nicely. They haven't been huge gains, but we're talking 20, 30% every couple of days for a trade. Maybe over a week, maybe in one day, 20% as well. So Larry's strategy is all about getting into trades. If you see a profit, get out and do it again, rinse and repeat. He's not going for the big moonshot, put everything on and expect 1,000% gains. Larry's more of a conservative trader. If he sees a 20% profit, 30% profit, he'll get out the trade and bank the profit. Sometimes he goes for You'll wait to get bigger profits, but I think at the moment it's all about getting into a trade, getting out quickly, banking a profit, and doing it that way. So I just wanted to give you this update as someone who's trying to trade the market, especially with I use options trading. I'm very into AI, and the market is very volatile. But I'm quite excited for Larry's trades coming up. I think there's going to be some really exciting sort of trade opportunities within the next week or two when the market bounces. So let's just go. So basically, Larry's doing a lot on QQQ. There's some really good trades here. So it's QQ. So it's USO calls, the QQQ calls, QQQ, IBIT, which is a Bitcoin trust. Larry's been on absolute fire with his IBIT trade alerts for options. I don't think he's lost one yet since he released his strategy about 6 weeks ago, because Bitcoin is obviously very volatile. Larry's got it, nailed it. So loads of trades coming up, and Larry's been on fire. So, that was a market update. I hope you found this video useful. Obviously, if you want to join One Ticker Trader, I'll leave a link to the comment description below. You can join for $99. It's normally $4.99, so I mean you're saving about 80 odd percent off the normal price, and that will lock your membership in for a year. Obviously, you get all of these special reports as well. This one is the latest report Larry's sort of released. It's all about how he trades, Bitcoin using the Bitcoin ETF trust IBIT. That's his core strategy. These are his core strategies. So these are the most important ones, bringing up speed. And yeah, as for me, I'm an amateur sort of trader, and I'm just looking to grow my retirement fund. And yeah, I really love, Larry's stuff, and I just wanted to bring this market update for you to see. Hopefully it helped you. So yeah, hopefully this video helped you. If you want to join, link in the comment description below to Larry's service, and then you can access everything and get his trades. But I think there's going to be some very exciting trades coming up, as market is expecting a market rebound in the next week or so. Anyway, I hope you found the video useful and informative, and I'll speak to you soon.